Hello, everyone. Back again. Welcome back to yet again another video review. This time, everyone, we're gonna do another meeting live stream. This is just a generic, another general live stream. It's just gonna be truly amazing. It really is. Um, Truly outstanding in each way possible. It's just gonna be really awesome. Uh, I will. Uh, so this meeting. This is just such a. Oh, what this?
Hello.
It's Roger. Hello. I see that we're in the land of Sonar.
Yeah, sorry about the mess.
Wait, do I see a Shima behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny because tomorrow there'll be a video about Thomas getting busted by the fat controller on that matter.
Uh, oh, Mason's here.
Oh yes. Oh hey Mason.
Hey,
Hello.
Mason.
Howdy do.
And so we've come to this meeting of awesomeness. So oh yes, Roger. Were you able to do the remainder of the lines yet or no?
Ah, crap! I forgot.
It's okay. Like the deadline's June
Shoot.
15th, so you have till then.
Shoot,
June 15th.
Till then.
Shoot, I keep forgetting about the what's it? What was it? I keep
Operation-
forgetting about the
Operation Sodor.
Yes, thank you. I keep forgetting about the Operation Stoder lines. It's getting there, but I've been moving, and like the whole moving process is really that made me slip my mind for working for the Operation Sodor lines. So yeah, I'm still getting to
see.
it. I'll be picking up. I'll be still doing my lines for Operation Sodor eventually. I just gotta find the right time. I just gotta get
All right.
motivation. So it's still coming along, Roger.
All right.
So yeah. So the Transformers Creator Collective. What can I say? Except I'm excited. September
Yes,
2020.
Yep. Now I was trying to get the Transformers font to comply. I found a font that would work, but the font wouldn't really work in Photoshop. So something is up with that.
Cool. Hey, do you have a cast list by any chance? I know it's probably still in the works, but I'm just wondering.
It's still in the early development. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
No worries. No worries. I mean, I've.
The power of Comica compels you. The power of Comica compels you. Sorry.
So One Track Mind. Yes, I will. I'll try and get you in as soon as I can.
I'm so excited for the Transformers Creator Collective. It's gonna be really awesome.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of awesome, I went shopping the other day and I got
Gina.
You got Gina.
Yep.
That's awesome. I mean, now of course, precautions were. I'm sure you took precautions when you went into and out of the store.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
I'll be glad when everything else opens up, though.
Well, I will say the only thing I'll say is there's light at the end of the tunnel. I can just it's not a prediction. It's just looking at things. We're in a good spot.
True.
I know.
So, Can you give us a hint, not like a spoiler, but like a hint on what the first project will be for the Transformers Creator Collective? Like what's to expect a little bit, if you know what I mean?
Well,
Cutie, cutie.
the Transformers Creative Collective is gonna mingle with a lot of different elements of different Transformers like universes.
Cool.
Meaning that it's not gonna be like Cyberverse, where Cyberverse is like, oh, you go from one universe to another universe. No, no, no. It's not gonna be like that. What it is the Transformers Creative Collective is going to focus on a lot of elements from the past, like the key to Vector Sigma, the Cyber Planet keys, the mini
Cool.
cons.
Cool. And although you told me that the seasons for the Transformers Creator Collective are undetermined at the moment,
Undetermined because it's going to focus a lot. Because let's see, it's going to focus on character development. It's going to focus on plot devices like the relics I mentioned, the just self combiners, Titans.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of elements. It's just
So basically,
of course,
season 1 will be starting in September, right?
tentatively, yes. Because I mean, oof. Let's see.
I'm very interested in seeing like how this is going to turn out, especially with like the voice cast and all that stuff, and all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
the voice cast will feature some people that we know
Like
very
Andrew
well.
Liago as Starscream.
Well, of course, that's definitely a slam dunk, and of course, guys like Diesel 20212 and Electro Gamer 96 will be involved.
Of course, I'm gonna be involved. I'm just saying, because I
Yeah.
did talk things out with you. I did tell you I wanted to voice lots of characters because I have that sort of potential.
Oh yeah. Like I mean, I want to give every Transformer fan a chance.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to like take all the roles or anything. I'm not like that. I just would like to, voice at least, I would say 5, like maybe like 3 to 5 characters, and that's it. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's never mind.
That's okay. I know you're trying to get your thought out there.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to like be a show off or anything and like take all the roles. I'm just not like that. I'm just.
No one said you were being a show off.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think I'll just voice I think I'll just voice 5 characters. I don't exactly know at the moment, so yeah.
I mean, the character limit is going to be undetermined as well.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, no, like my point is, no matter what the character limit is, I'll just stick with that. I'm sorry.
Indeed.
What was that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I thought I heard a whistle.
I mean, personally, I would like to voice. I'm just saying this. I would like to. Well, you know how I'm voicing in Soda Origins Barricade. I would like to reprise my role as Barricade. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Soda Origins. Thanks. That's been on the back burner since 2017.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because
like, I would like to reprise my role as Barricade in the Transformers Creator Collective. So yeah.
Oh yeah. That's going to be now. I will show you something that's in the works, as you see on my screen.
Hey there. What's
that?
Oh, that's the OC of my friend Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
It is a classic song, and it was so fitting to add to the her like prologue.
Oh, that's cool.
Because in my universe, Sir Tom finds her on the mainland and has her like come to Sodor on trial.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, if you think it's possible, do you think it's possible if I could possibly, voice Barricade in the Transformers Creator Collective since I'm voicing him in Sigourney Origins?
I mean, it makes sense in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I've been doing nothing much today. Just been watching the Engines of Sodor finale.
Cool.
Oh, that's a good thing to binge watch. And
Personally, sometimes I like to binge watch some fan projects like Thomas the Train's Adventures or Sodor Dark Times Frenzy Payback.
I mean, yesterday I was watching sort of the modern years and early years by Wilder Wester.
Yeah. I really wish that would come back, Sodor the Modern Years. I mean,
Again,
technically it's still ongoing because Wild Nor'Wester, shut down his website due to that whole chaos back in September. And, well,
that is.
I don't know basically no one at this point knows the fate of Sodor the Modern Years.
I kind of know the fate, but I also don't know the fate.
Let me guess, it's on a hiatus.
The thing is, because Dan is a father, right? He is, he's a father and has kids.
It has his responsibilities.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yes, this was before the shutdown of his site.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about him having a family.
Yes, well, he had a child before this, and he announced it because he was a father again. So he has two children, So, and the thing is like he's showing the rest of the sort of the modern years to his family and no one else.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I mean
Relatable.
and the thing is, like, the reason why I made me and Thomas Engine 76, the reason why us two made Dan's OC, right, in trains, was a way to thank him for providing the excellent stories and such for his channel.
Right.
I mean, that's the same reason why Thomas 173's OC was made. Same reason.
True.
I mean,
to be honest, I really wish I had a chance to voice for Wild Nor'Wester. I mean, I know Joel, aka Geeb Machine, voiced Scarloey, 10 Cents, and Duck in that fan
I know.
series.
Who can forget Geeb Machine?
Oh yeah, like I mean, Drift Gamer 22. Yeah, Drift Gamer 22. You can talk if you want. If you can speak in the chat. It's totally up to you.
Good times, good times. Hey, you all know Enterprising Engine 93 is a series. It's so amazing.
Yeah,
it's so amazing. Like, it feels so realistic in a way.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the season 2 finale.
Well, Self-Fulfilling Prophecy Part 1 has been out for like nearly 2 years.
Yes, but the second part, I'm sure they'll.
It's been out for 2 years.
Nearly.
Since 2018.
Thomas and the Fortune Teller.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Never mind then. Yeah, I saw that.
Thomas and the Fortune Teller. Anyway,
I thought you meant. Oh.
Anyway, Brendan, you were saying about Chapter 2.
Well, I think because of what's going on in the world, I think that's why it's been held back.
Yeah, it makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Self-Fulfilling Prophecy Chapter 2 would be like held back another year or not.
I mean, with now there is a possibility it might be out near the end of the year this year.
True.
Because who knows what's going to happen?
True. And speaking of Self-Fulfilling Prophecy Chapter 2, I'm voicing in it.
Oh yeah, who else?
I'm voicing a solo part as the Troublesome Trucks, and I'm also voicing one of Sir Arya's henchmen. No joke.
Sir Frederick Aura.
Yes, Sir Frederick Aura's henchman. One of Sir Frederick Aura's henchmen. One of the henchmen.
Awesome. Let's see what else.
So yeah, one of Aura's henchmen.
I mean, Matt's been working on his series since 2011. It's 9 years he's worked on a series.
True.
Yep.
I hear he's doing something about it. Like, I hear that he's working on something to
celebrate it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certain that he will, because it'll be 10 years on my channel in August.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, and I'm nearing 2,000 subscribers. I didn't even notice that. I see we got what is it, the King from Cars 1 in the background.
Oh, you see that? Sorry, I was just rummaging through my car's bag. I actually bought some more yesterday.
Okay.
Along with Gina.
Quite recently I've been working on some auditions for I've been working on a voice reel, aka some auditions for EE93's series. So yeah.
Okay.
All I can just say is that one of them is really stressful enough to get right. Honestly, I'm trying my best to mimic a George Carlin impression, which is really stressful for me.
Wait, my impression?
No, George Carlin's impression.
Oh, wait, my impression of him or
No, not your impression. I mean, his impression off of Class 40.
Oh,
Bowler.
Yes.
Or should I say Vulcan? Or should I say D261? Or should I say whatever his name is?
D261, yeah. I'm trying to mimic a George Carlin impression off of D261. George
why not
Carlin's
just go for Mallard
fans'
impression of him?
I mean,
yeah, girl.
No, the thing is, the reason why I say Vulcan is because NWR 1991's universe, that's what he's called, so.
I know,
but I still call him Bowler in my universe.
Well.
I know, but it's really hard to mimic a George Carlin take on D261, George Carlin's impression of D261. My impression of him is and tell me if this is wrong. You feel free to tell me if it's wrong, but
speaking of D261,
not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're clean. It's not your fault, but your top and hat should scrap you. Give engines like me. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They have to fuss around you for hours before you're ready. Quit lagging behind. There's no sense in having to haul you along, too. How long has it been since you've been here? Oh, yes, I do. I got boggled down there decades ago. Got a bowler hat lodged in my urban tank and was a laughing stock of the whole yard. Those good for nothing.
Speaking of D261, early May he was the star of the show.
True.
True.
Well, especially on my channel. Especially on my channel.
Cool. So, was that a good George Carlin impression? I'm just wondering because I'm still having trouble with my No, I'm thinking of something else with that. George Carlin's D261 take. Not bad. I've seen worse. At least they're all clean.
It does sound snobbish and stuck up.
I try to make him sound a little quiet and sinister. Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean. It's not your fault, but your top of that should scrap you. And the engines like me. A skin of oil, a touch of the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They have to fuss on you for hours before you're ready.
I mean, because the last time I used Bowler in my videos was the What's with Andy parody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was that a reference to Leo Kim video?
At the end with Matt Bomber, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a
I'm
role
still
reversal.
having trouble trying to figure out a George Carlin D261 voice.
I mean, because think about it, like in the actual video, Matt Bomber, like Thomas was, forced that bomb into the shed with Bowler. In the parody, it's the roles are reversed because, and I actually I'm laughing because, and I laugh because somebody commented saying, Thomas got way too much screen time anyway.
So, what do you think of my George Carlin impression of D261? Feedback wise.
That's interesting.
I'll go with him on that. I agree.
Wait, what?
So,
What'd you say?
sorry, I'm kind of digging through my cards pile.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just trying my best to do an impression of George Carlin's D261 voice from Bowled Out. So yeah, incorporate a little oily lisp. Not bad.
And I hear you talking about screaming in agony in Wrath on the Rails.
Hello, I'm D261.
Come to think of it,
Duck and Stepney. Now I'll show you something.
Honestly, come to think of it, imagine if Bowler was involved in Wrath on the Rails in some way.
Yeah, but isn't he scrapping T1E2H3's universe?
He might have been. I mean, we saw the other Diesels. We saw Ted. We saw Old Stuck Up. We saw some of the others.
No offense, Mason, but I only like to hear blah blah with a weird accent. Sorry, what now? That's what someone said in the comment section.
Oh yeah, DriftGamer22. He must be getting at that you might have your mic must have broken up at some point when you were trying to do your Bowler impression.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I guess on his side it might have.
You sound fine on my end.
I mean, it sounds pretty good on my end too.
That's cool. Sorry. It's just, truth be told, I am trying my best to I'm trying my best to audition for D261 for a certain fan project. So yeah, and use my George Carlin take.
It's all good. DriftGamer22. It's all good. No, none taken. No offense. It's all good.
Even though it might not sound like George Carlin, I am doing my best to, just practice my best in any way I can. So yeah.
It's understandable. I mean, it really is.
True.
And so, what should I do?
I don't know.
Also, I do, and this is for the Transformers Creator Collective, I do have a good barricade impression up my sleeve.
Oh, yes. Yes, you've said that you do a good barricade, so...
Yes, I do. I am Barricade, and I will destroy those miserable little good guys once and for all. Barricade. Yeah.
That's true.
Barricade. Yeah. I actually am looking forward to seeing how Barricade will be written in the Transformers Creator Collective. Like how well. That's like how I'm just wondering.
That's true because the actual Thomas Creator Collective, like the characters were written a little bit differently from their original personalities. So
True, very true.
Yeah.
So I mean, I will say that most will retain their original personalities. Some will have slight personality alterations. So,
Like who, for example? Like just a little hint wise.
let's see. Well, okay, I'll give one example. Shockwave, for example. He's intelligent. He's like, he's their
Oh, are you
scientist.
gonna make him like a dummy?
He's gonna no. He's not gonna be the opposite. No, what I'm saying is he's gonna be he's he's gonna be more easily ticked than anything, basically.
What about Barricade? Is he going to be the same personality-wise, or is he going to be different?
Well, like with the whole, username Laceman217 interrogation thing.
Yeah, because basically Barricade is a reoccurring antagonist, meaning he is a bad guy.
He's a tri-antagonist. A tritagonist, meaning
tri-antagonist. Wait, what does that mean?
The third, the first, the third bad guy.
He's a third bad guy.
Well, in the first live-action Transformers movie, he was, because he was trying to kill Sam Witwicky. So
yeah, basically Barricade is like, well, basically he is a reoccurring antagonist in the Transformers franchise. So yeah. But he is a third bad guy in the movie, so yeah.
I mean, first one he's a third bad guy. Second one he was not shown. Third movie, he was like same thing. Fourth one he wasn't seen, but the fifth one he was like sort of the same. I heard some meowing. Meow meow.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. I mean, reminds me of my friend on Discord, Katarina Kitty Cat.
I'm really looking forward to voicing Barricade possibly in the Transformers Creator Collective whenever he appears or when I have lines. I know nothing is confirmed or denied yet, but if I do get the role of Barricade, then I'm just saying.
True.
We know.
But again, cast list is still ongoing. Plus, I've got to get some. Well, I mean, I have to get How We Met out of the way.
True.
I know, and I'm working on it.
I need my Duke lines separated individually. Like, I still can't find my Duke lines, so I need my Duke lines individually.
Okay, I'll find the lines and then I'll send them to you individually.
Okay, thanks. And did you get my Adam lines, by the way?
I did. I have them downloaded, so thank you very much.
Can you send my lines to me individually, please? As
well. I gave Adam a little mock Russian accent, like a deep Russian accent, like a little medium.
Oh, you want me to send you the lines individually?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Talking to Roger.
Yeah. I was answering Roger there.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult looking through the whole script.
Isn't Roger voicing Diesel 10, Splatter, and Dodge in How We Met?
Yes, he is.
Because wasn't Steady Soapbox supposed to voice Diesel 10?
I did ask him, but he never got back to me. So.
Oh well, his loss.
It's okay. Look, I barely know the guy, so just ask him out of pure, Harris, will you send me? We'll talk about that later. Barricade is like the opposite of Bumblebee. Well, he is. Barricade is like the yin to Bumblebee is the yang, or the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what now?
DriftGamer22 said, I mean, Barricade's like the opposite of Bumblebee. That's true because, they're the same, because the thing is, Bumblebee is the protector of whoever is, of whoever human is driving it, whether it be Sam Witwicky or Haley Steinfeld's character, just...
Have you guys ever watched Billy's Bizarre Adventures by LJ Productions?
Wait, Benjo Bill Zooey?
I've seen a couple of those before.
No. Billy's Bizarre Adventures.
Ooh.
I just saw those. They're really awesome and well written.
I declare all of you to fuck off, including the red one.
You know, the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I asked Leo Joan Productions on Discord if he needed any, like, if there would be any voices in the future for Billy's Bizarre Adventures, and he said he would note my offer. It's not confirmed or denied or anything, but my offer is in the notes, so yeah.
Cut you. Except for you. You can stay. Cut you!
Oh yeah, speaking of Thomas 1, Edward 223, Mason, I believe that he did his take on Stephanie Gets Lost.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too. And then this Halloween, you're doing your take on Stephanie.
Yes, because the thing is like his version is
where
far different.
Get in trouble.
Well, his version is far different than mine. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Because
except Ari and Bert and your take, they get their backstories. Like it's like how they came to Sodor, how they were taught by Sir Topham Hatt.
Yeah, like because it was just pretty much like it was just like a cut to the chase like thing with Thomas 123 on Ari and Bert. Mine is going to be an bit of an elaborate backstory on how Ari and Bert got to Sodor in the first place.
True, and then the cheeky the cheeky twins of Grim Iron Doom is like a follow up to that.
Well, that's where they run into Bill and Ben.
True.
That's their little.
That was completely my idea.
Yes, and that is.
I always envisioned them being sent to Sodor by Diesel 10 to do some spying work for him.
Yeah. Yes, Harris, you're right. Like the Great Race, Dravion Sodor, like Stephanie was supposed to appear in the Royal Engine, but he never did. Like
wasted opportunities.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a wasted opportunity. I'd say it's maybe they didn't get the model ready in time. Like, look at Edward's model for Thomas the Magic Railroad. It was not made in time for Magic Railroad. So,
speaking of Magic Railroad,
maybe next time if they do a mainland episode, like if Thomas ever goes to the mainland again, maybe they'll bring back another mainland character like Stepney. Who knows? Or maybe Splatter and Dodge, because we were close to having Splatter and Dodge back. And
maybe
on the Great Race.
Well, maybe we'll see. Well, maybe we'll see D199 there. I mean, he was sent back to the mainland after his trial in the Railway series, so maybe.
They were originally going to adapt Super Rescue in season 21.
Never happened though.
True. Imagine wasted opportunities. I mean, I just hope that we get an adaptation of some Railway series stories in the near future, like Super Rescue. Because I heard somewhere on Twitter Rufus Jones recorded for a scrapped episode an episode that never came out.
Yeah.
Which I assume is Super Rescue.
Let's see. Where did you get? Well, it was according to the Thomas Wiki, Harris. That's where I found that information. You hope there's an episode called Oliver and Toad Gets Lost, but Sir Thomas starts airing. I mean, now Oliver and Toad were on the run from their railway because going by NWA Origins, of course, like they were on the run from being scrapped by the Diesels. I mean, now, and of course I agree with everyone. Like, not every Diesel is hell bent on scrapping steam engines. They're nice ones. Look at Boko, Mavis, Salty. They're nice Diesels. They wouldn't do such a thing.
Including Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty too. Rusty saved Stepney from scrap of all Diesels.
Yeah. I really hope we see Stepney again in the future. Fun fact about Stepney, like Keith Wickham in a narrating way, like Keith Wickham did a read-along narration on Thomasaurus Rex, and he voiced Stepney along with the narration. So we actually get to hear Keith Wickham's take on Stepney in that read-along book.
It makes sense. It does make sense.
Because if Stepney makes Lost, I mean, wrong thing. If Stepney does come back, then he would more likely to be, well, voiced by Keith Wickham. Because think about it, if they once got Keith Wickham to voice Stepney, wouldn't it make sense to bring him back as that role?
Well, true. Let's see. Yes, I do agree with you, Trainboy04, that Bear is another character that should be in the television series because, like, I mean, if he's on Sodor, then why haven't we seen him? Like, would it make sense to see Bear? But what is it, Edward and the Magic Railroad? What? Is this from Darth Assassin? Okay. I mean, Oliver and Toad gets the base. Okay. Not a high chance that 16 will. I mean, they're like. I mean, like, that would be such a treat to see Cab Over Wheels in CGI. It'd be such a treat. It'd be so hard with the model series, but with CGI, that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, while the Wrestlers universe, 16 was reformatted into the character we all know as Chef Field, and Chef Field has learned from the ways of when he was once 16.
Of course, 16's also named Wilson, Sodor, Dark Times.
Oh yes, I mean, let's see. I'm doing good today, Joshua Dunn. Yes, doing pretty good myself. I've just been. I almost forgot today was Memorial Day in the States. I mean, here it's just a normal day. I mean, as you can see, the sun is reflecting into the sun, but I mean, things happen. What can you do? Let's see.
I'm back.
Okay. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Can you guys hear me?
let's see here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yes, I can.
So where did you find out that Stepney was originally going to be in Thomas and the Royal Engine?
I saw an excerpt on the wiki, and he was supposed to be voiced by Mark Morgan.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the wiki too.
Yeah.
Actually, if they do bring back Stepney, he could either potentially be voiced by Keith Wickham or Mark Morphin. Probably Mark Morphin, since they were originally going to have him voice Stepney.
I mean, Mark Morgan voiced Dexter, so.
True, but here's the weird thing: they still have Mark Morphin credited on the Series 24 Wikia page on the Wikipedia as to be announced. Like, Mark Morphin is to be announced.
It could be another character that we haven't seen yet.
True.
Now, I mean,
if you think about it, in season 23, we didn't know. I mean, we knew about Lorenzo and Beppe, but we didn't know about Gustavo until right close to when season 23 aired.
Yeah, that was kind of a cop out.
I know. I mean, what's this? Oh, Drift Gamer 22. You don't care for Wilson from the knockoff TTTE show? It's not a knockoff. It's just someone's interpretation. If they make the Missy Coach episode of CGI, I would love that. Well, I mean, I made my interpretation a couple of years ago because thanks to me and my friend Nick Boja, we found out that Diesel stole the Missing Coach at a pure revenge after being sent away.
I mean, basically, Mark Morphin, I definitely could see him voice Stepney. Yeah, now that I think about it, I see Mark Morphin voicing Stepney in the future, to be honest.
Let's see. I agree with you, Harris. Boko is a character that should return. I mean, he was supposed to be Day of the Diesels, but he was knocked out. And then, what's this?
So were Splatter and Dodge and Dennis.
But they were written out too. Twice. Day of the Diesels and Great Race. Winston doesn't have an episode or a speaking. I mean, oh yeah, Winston the inspection car, you mean? Yeah, we haven't seen him since season 21. Oh no, not since Steam Team to the Rescue, because he only had one line or two lines, and that was it. Drift Gamer 22, you mean Chuggington. Chuggington is it's hit and miss with Chuggington. I've seen clips and I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth sometimes, but oh well.
So we haven't seen Flying Scotsman since he made his cameo in Thomas and the Royal Engine and A New Arrival. Like, I wonder when he's going to have a speaking role again.
Well, he did speak in at the beginning of the Big World Big Adventures, the movie.
True. And he spoke in confusion without delay.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to make any. I wonder if any other mainland engines will appear in the future of Thomas and Friends.
No. We must note that Flying Scotsman's cameo in the Royal Engine was a vital cameo because he roared by with the Express and caused Sir Tomat's hat to die. The end of Sir Tomat's hat. Yay! Like seriously, like Scotsman's cameo was just him speeding by that mainland station, causing that suitcase to knock over and fall on Sir Tomat's hat.
I know.
I wonder who will be the next mainland character to return in the series.
I mean Mallard and like here's the thing. If we have Spencer, who didn't really show up in the Royal Engine, honestly, like it would have been nice to see Mallard, the Rocket, Iron Duke. Like they would have.
City of Turo, on the other hand.
Yes, City of Turo, you'll have to have a base.
So City of Toro will have to have a what now?
Yeah, oh yes, Harris and Joshua, you're right. We haven't Mavis hasn't had a speaking role in ages.
True.
I mean, now the last time you've heard Mavis speak in the actual Thomas related
for Diesel.
Yes, but she also spoke in Mavis and Hannah that I made.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, thanks to my friend Michelena, who was also part of T182H3's universe.
By the way, I'm wondering if there's going to be any other mainland engines in the future, like diesels or like engines. Like we know that there's Flying Scotsman, but they could possibly bring back anyone in the future.
Yeah.
Who? Oh, anyone.
Like heck, they could even just bring back they could just bring back City of Turo in a future season.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
You were saying?
Oh, I was gonna say I mean, you're right. It makes sense. I was just answering Drift Gamer 22. Hasn't really been a character. I mean, City of Turo, he hasn't been seen since Domeless Engines.
True.
Not counting his scrap model appearing.
I mean, his scrap model appeared in the Magic Railroad.
And he also made a cameo. Well, he didn't really speak. He made a appearance in Gordon in the Famous Visitor, which he didn't speak, but
he spoke in the Railway series.
He did. But he spoke to Duck in the Railway series,
but he didn't speak at all in the TV series in Gordon in the Famous Visitor.
Well,
so if they had City of Turo once in the TV series, I mean, they could possibly bring him back in the near future.
Well, it was alluded by the narrator that the City of Turo spoke to the engines up all night till the stars, till the sun came out. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, Derek. Yeah, that's another character we haven't seen in a while. Is Derek? I mean,
you know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking that they in the future they might because I have a feeling that the Royal Engine we have not seen the last of the mainland, so yeah.
Oh,
AKA
no.
the other railway.
I mean, imagine if Thomas goes to Crew. Imagine we see that place.
Yeah, that
Crew.
I wouldn't be surprised if we actually saw Crew.
I mean, that's where Henry was rebuilt.
True.
Or yet we haven't seen Doncaster.
Well, Doncaster works. That's where Gordon and Toby were made.
And Flying Scotsman.
Well, yes, Flying Scotsman too, and his brothers.
But now that I really think about it, have you noticed that every 3 years apparently there's always something mainland central? I mean, technically the Great Race was just a prep start, but if you think about it, The Great Race was a mainland central type of thing. 2016, Journey Beyond Sodor. Then a year later, Journey Beyond Sodor happens, and that's something mainland central. And then 3 years later, like 2017, we get Journey Beyond Sodor, and that's the last appearance to date we see the mainland. And then 3 years later, 2020, Thomas and the Royal Engine. What's next after the next potential 3 years for the mainland? I don't know.
It's hard to say. Really, really hard to say. Well,
Yeah,
let's
it
see.
really is.
Because it's like
Now-
3 years from now, we're going to see the mainland again. My guess.
Okay, so like they didn't have a proper face for the City Tour model. That's why no faces. I mean, now here's the thing about Dennis. Norman and Dennis are the same bases. It's just Norman orange and yellow. Dennis is silver and black and white. But I mean, I'm looking forward to to the second chance for Sonny. It's gonna be amazing.
Sonny's second chance, yeah. Diesel's
Yeah.
going to be in that.
I mean, I honestly think my honest prediction is Diesel is gonna bring up is gonna tease Sonny about the scrapyard in that. Like,
Yeah.
Is there really a scrapyard named Sonny? Oh, Sonny!
oh yes. It probably is gonna allude flashbacks to Marvel's Machinery when when those two crooks brought up that scrapyard remark.
Mm-hmm.
Baz and Bernie?
Yeah, when Baz brought that remark up.
But yeah, it's like nearly every 3 years, we always get something mainland relatable. If not, then it just pops up out of nowhere.
I mean, thank goodness for the fandom that we have. We bring amazing storylines.
True.
Yep.
And I have a feeling that if the mainland does, like, if there's something ever mainland relatable again, we're probably going to get a returnee. Stepney. I'm probably 1,000% sure, since Stepney was originally supposed to, appear in the Royal Engine, and because they didn't have Stepney's model ready in time for the Royal Engine, if the mainland does appear again, we're more likely to see Stepney.
Yeah, or crew or whatever.
Not having Stepney ready was total BS.
I know, but let's see. Joshua thinks that Diesel won't appear in Sunny's second chance because he saw a promo picture showing him with Gordon.
Actually, Diesel will appear in Sunny's second chance because it says in the characters category that he will.
Yeah, wait, you would? Oh, Harris wished the Diesel 10 appeared in Disappearing Diesels.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen Diesel 10 since season 17, so it's more likely that he was after the Disappearing Diesels act that he was probably based at the Diesel Works and nowhere else.
True.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yes, Diesel 10 could have pulled off his Call Engines, magic, and seen to the rescue, used his claw to help clean the mess. But I mean, Diesel 2, yeah, that could help. I mean, there's a potential rewrite right there, Harris, of Diesel Do Right, where Diesel 10 shows up and reprimands Diesel for all the crap he did. But again, I mean,
Diesel! Uh-oh.
So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm a little sad that Thomas and Friends will be going on a break after season 24.
Well, it's a hiatus.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's a hiatus. It's not going away. It's because you think about it, with the current state of the world, with other things going on, that's main reasons.
But on the bright side, at least we have something that might, and I'm saying might, come back if quarantine dies down. Brandon, you know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
if it doesn't come back, it's because of COVID-19. You know what I'm talking about, and I'm being very careful and hesitant to talk about it.
I know.
Yeah, let's not talk about it again this live stream, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, it is a serious subject, and I don't, you know, I mean, it's a lovely day. The sun is out. The clouds are singing. The cows are mooing. The horses are neighing. Thoughts of season 24 so far? I mean, I've only seen the Royal Engine and Marvelous Machinery, and it's pretty good. Oh, and
Yeah, same here.
Journey, the World of Tomorrow. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I like the chase.
Oh yeah, did you all hear that Classic Series Creations is back?
Yes,
Really?
I believe so. But
Yeah,
wait,
Peter Salmon the Painter.
I think so.
I haven't seen that yet.
The next one will be a 4-parter with Rebecca, from what I hear.
Speaking of episodes, Carson released an episode about Duck today. Or the other day.
Oh, Don't Cross Duck. Yeah, I saw that.
I think that
Yeah.
story was written before the events of The Runaway.
It was.
Because if you think about it, like Thomas DeZille,
Daylight Pictures wants to join.
Oh, Daylight Pictures. Okay, I can send you the link.
So,
but before I get to that,
it's been over a year, and I'm kind of feeling down and gloomy. Not like literally, but you get what I mean. I missed I'm just saying this in a literal and the figurative way. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of miss the Thomas Creator Collective. It had its days.
Me too.
I know, but as I said, in many events, the revival of it is imminent. So, I mean, excuse me. Dang, these burps are something. What was I going to say? I forget now. I mean, oh yes. Speaking of which, May 25th. So let's see. It will be exactly 2 months from tomorrow that the Thomas and the Magic Railroad film would have come out.
What Thomas and the Magic Railroad film?
The actual, the actual
Thomas and the Magic Railroad movie.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And potentially, I say potentially, the director's cut being released, to,
Yeah. That whole leakers chaos was stupid.
Let's not bring that up.
Yeah, I won't. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's just what I know is that Brett Allcroft is aware of it, and
thank God.
And the matter has been solved internally.
Cool.
It's hard to believe that this all started just because some people wanted to do research on it.
I know, but again, I watch the content when it's out, not when it's leaked. So.
Unless if you watch Thomas and Friends leaks #1, he did that when the Great Railway Show was coming out.
Oh.
Of course, that was with clips that were already released.
Let's see. Oh, Harris, you're saying a spot should appear in Day of the Diesels, they'd be Sir Topham Hatt's engines, and when they appear in the CGI, they'd be Sir... What the...
What?
I'm confused.
They're mainland diesels.
Harris said a spot should appear in Day of the Diesels, they'd be Sir Topham Hatt's engines, and when they appear in the CGI, they'd be Sir Topham Hatt's engines. What do you mean by that? Because I'm confused. You're answering the same thing. Now, I will give you a little bit of a history lesson, because think about it. We have the Fat Controller, and we also have Sir Topham Hatt. The Fat Controller was, was who was controlling Sodor. But when season 2 came along of the television series, Sir Topham Hatt, became the controller of the Isle of Sodor. Yes, Daylight Pictures, I'm going to send you the link. Only question is how, without... I'll try and see if I'll send you it on Discord or somewhere. I don't know. Or actually, I'll send you the link.
Just my friend. Mom was wondering who I was talking to.
Wait a second. I mean, it's when they appear in the CGI series. Spells buttons, dodge gains, That's true. That's true. But Harris, I assure you, the Fat Controller and Sir Tom Hatt, they're different people. I get the UK, the US dubs, but you must understand the history of Sir Tom Hatt and the Fat Controller.
Oh, jeez.
It's such a running joke I have. I don't know if it is. Okay, no one noticed that there's one more Easter egg I found that many of you don't want to hear it. Hear what? What do you mean, Josh? I don't understand. What do you mean Easter egg? I don't understand. Like a goof or like a lol? I don't know.
I'm playing with my Superstation.
Superstation, yes.
I have the Superstation.
I only have the Super Cruiser.
Cool.
It's up here. Oh my god. I'll be right back.
All right. There is an Easter egg reference in the Royal Engine. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Let's see. If you want to, Josh, go ahead. You can spill the beans. I don't,
Wow, we've been live for nearly an hour.
I know.
Well, look who it is. It's the Ellen Yasma's prized possession, the Flying Scotsman. We got you this time, mate. You're my very fond scrap indeed. Let's buffer him.
Arian Burke.
Bye, Scotty. This engine's not for scrapping. This engine's not for scrapping. Who cares? You'll make very fine scrap now. Grappler crane. What on sort are you doing, Cranky? Scrap the flying Scotsman right now. No, I won't. What are you gonna do about it? Throw me in the pit? No, we'll tear you apart piece by piece. Why, you little crappling little crane! Ow! Oh! That Diesel! I'll show you! Thank you for the help, Cranky. I really appreciate it. No problem, Flying Scotsman.
What on total's going on here? Flying Scotsman's escaping the scrap! Stop him, you fools!
Yes, sir. Right away. We'll get to it right away. We'll get to it right away, boss. What's the reward?
No!
All right, sir. Ow! Watch it. Ow!
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hey, I'm Scotsman. Come back here. Ow! Anyone else? Anyone else?
Yes. Bleh. Yes. Bleh. We charge together. Okay, on the count of three, Diesel, can we charge together? Wait, what?
No, on my command.
No, on my command.
No, on the count of three we go.
One. Oh!
Oh, look what you did! You derailed us both, you conniving little force leader, little Diesel.
What does that even mean?
It means that you're nothing but useless scrap! What's going on here? No, oh no, Cranky, don't you dare do it. No, not me, no, no. What are you doing, Cranky? Let me go, please. Let me go. Don't run in the crap thing. Let me go, please. Let me go. Okay. I give up, I tell you. Just please put me down.
You really are a hoot, aren't you?
What?
I said you really are a hoot.
Indeed I am. Put me down, Cranky, please. Well, you surrender? You tell your boss you surrendered? Yeah.
Where did Brandon go anyway?
Yeah. I'm just being over dramatic, that's all.
No, seriously, where did Brandon go?
I have no idea.
Oh, well.
I guess you're in charge.
Yeah, like always.
Put me down, Cranky. Enough fun. Please, Papa. Oh no, not me, not the muffin mouse. Ow. Yeah. Back on the rails again. Right. I guess we'll have to take things a step further now. I commence Operation Scrap the LNER engine. Get him, boys. But boss, what's the reward? I set the reward as if you don't get Flying Scotsman for me, you'll be turned into nothing but scrap with your name on it. Do you understand? Yes, boss. We'll get right on it right away. Yes, boss. You can count on us. The turntable seems to be acting up.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I'm just having a little fun, that's all.
I know.
Get your buffers off me. Sorry, boss. I guess we'll have to take things up a notch. Hurricane? I need you. Hurricane! Wake up, Hurricane! Right, boss. What's the plan for... Listen, Hurricane. I need you to infiltrate Flying Scotsman. Once you have him in your trust, I need you to bring him here when he least expects it. Kabang! We'll scrap Flying Scotsman and the LNE off of Flying's possession in our hands. Dazzle. Yes. Poor Flying Scotsman. Oh, he's in for a little surprise. So it was.
Wonder when Brandon's going to be back.
I don't know.
Well, I gotta go now.
All right, I'll see you later, Mason. And now it's just me. So, yeah. Just waiting for Brandon. Yeah. Waiting for my buddy. Waiting for my buddy. Hello there, little one. Hi there. Come here. Come here, little one. Who wants to see my kitty? Everybody wants to see you. Yeah, Bobby. Bobby, 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 Bobby. Bobby. Kitty. Kitty, can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Who's your sweetie pie? Who's my pretty kitty? Who's my pretty kitty? Who loves me? I love you, Bobby. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Kitty, where are you going? Kitty! You're not a bitch. Yeah. I know, Daylight Pictures, I know. Brandon's been gone for a while. That's why you got me. So learn to teach. He'll be back soon. I'm hoping. What do you think, Kitty? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Daylight. That's cool. Oh, there you are.
Here I am once again.
Yeah, Mason kind of left.
Okay, he had to go somewhere. Okay, it's understandable.
Meantime,
Okay.
guess who's here?
Is that Bobby?
Yep.
Hey, Bobby,
And
the cat.
Daylight likes her. Because she just sits there. Daylight Productions, the guy in the chat. Hang on.
Oh yeah, Daylight Pictures. Yeah.
And it says that he's ready to join.
All right. That's your wish, and that's my command. Okay, Daily Pictures, I set the link in the chat. You can join whenever. Oh, Mason's back.
Hello.
Hey?
Yeah, Mason's back.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
Hey. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Hello, Daily Pictures.
Can y'all
Welcome.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes. In the meantime, I'm
Okay,
getting
just making
cat
sure.
hair everywhere.
All
You're
right.
a big cheddar, Bobby. I think
So,
next.
so
Oh,
Daily
yeah, sure.
Pictures is
Tell
here.
the whole
Welcome.
world your fanny. Sorry, the cat was showing her butt. Anyway, continue.
I'll be right back.
Was it something I said?
Ah.
So, daylight.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. I just love the way all the judge yells, "Silence!" Isn't it supposed to be order in the court?
Oh, there in the court, hey.
It's a good spirit.
Man. So I was just taking a sip of my vanilla cream soda.
You ever realize how these cars and minis feel like they're made out of metal when the Thomas minis are made out of plastic?
Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate paradox. Because shouldn't they be one material and not like one or the other?
I know. I mean, I only got 3 cars minis and a whole bucket full of Thomas minis.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of Thomas merchandise.
Bobby, what are you looking at? Bobby, kitty. Hey, is she looking at the screen? Hang on. Is she looking at the screen now? Kitty.
Are you ready? Dr. Facilier.
Oh yeah, from the Princess and the Frog.
I love
Yes.
that movie. The Princess and the Frog. Yeah, I love that movie. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, if not my most favorite. Dr. Facilier.
Gentlemen, enchanté. A tip of the hat from Dr. Facilier. How y'all doing?
You know, excuse me, sorry about that. I once met Joel, aka Geek Machine, on Skype, voice lesson wise. So yeah.
Okay.
Basically, that's where I learned how. He taught me how to do a lot of impressions, somewhat like he taught me how to incorporate an Alfie. He taught me how to incorporate an Alfie with a Theo type of voice and like my Dr. Facilier impression and like a D261 impression and all that stuff. Even an American type of, well, more of a Texan type of wise accent. So yeah. Just a little jump start to my voice acting career. So yeah. I'm just saying, so yeah. Something wrong?
Oh, me?
No, nothing.
No,
I was just saying, that's all.
it's all good. We are. Whew. It's like.
Basically, Joel is my inspiration of voice acting.
Very
so
well
yeah.
then. The kitten.
Inspired me to voice act, so yeah.
Oh yes. I mean, Joel is amazing, especially the sun and whatnot. It's just tremendous.
I know.
Oh no! Oh no! Not the sun! Not the sun!
They all think I'm a joke. With steam engines, but I am far more superior by design. The thing is, I sound exactly like Joel's D261 voice. Not oily. I sound like Eric, what's his name, in an oily voice. So, yeah.
I'm okay.
I sound exactly like Joel's D261 voice.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Model of Funko and D261.
Of course not. This is our birthday party.
This is not your birthday. Sorry, you must have been born on the wrong
Merry Christmas, everybody! It's December 1st. Dang it!
Oh yeah, that's an ongoing joke in some of the group chats and calls that I've been in. Let's see. Hello, Duck 1172. Hello. I've seen that you've commented on some of the reminders that I've done.
Wait. Blah, blah, blah. Righty. Oh, checkers. Here's the deal. I'll let you off if you promise to do a little favor for me. I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet. You just carry on back to your Monday meaningless little life, and when I call you, I'll need you. Fair? Good. Great. I'll be in touch. Hello there. I'm Splatter.
And I'm Dodge. No, I'm Splatter. I'm Dodge. Boss. Yeah, we're here. Actually, it's a Splatter. It's Dodge. That's just how I picture Splatter and Dodge talking in the CGI series. Hello, I'm Splatter. I'm Dodge. Basically,
Yeah, because they
Splatter
can't get Neo Chrome and Kevin Frank to do them again.
Or Splatter would be voiced by Carrie Shao and Dodge would be voiced by Rob Rackstraw. I feel like Rob Rackstraw would definitely voice one of them too.
Yeah, Diesel 10 will be voiced by the voice actress who voiced Diesel 10 in Missy Allen Rescue and Day of the Diesel. So
yeah, Matt Wilkinson. What I'm pronouncing that last name wrong.
Oh yeah, Matt Wilkinson. Yeah.
Yeah. Splatter. I feel like Splatter would be more of a good fit for Carrie Shao, whereas Dodge would definitely be a good fit for Rob Rackstraw.
Carrie Shao. Yeah, I mean,
Rob Rackstraw does a lot of amazing voices.
Imagine if we saw in season 24, we see some Tapmer locations in CGI.
Yeah. What if in season 24 we get a surprise returnee that we don't even know that just pops up out of nowhere?
We never even expected.
Yeah.
Like Lady or someone.
Well, Post Van was seen as a teaser. So.
Wait, what now?
Post Van. It was seen as a teaser in CGI.
Cool. But what if we get a surprise returnee in season 24? In season 23, Miss Ginny was a surprise returnee.
I mean, same with Rotinator was the most excellent addition to the pack. It was so amazing.
True, but what if in season 24 we get a returnee that's not Boko, Stepney, or Duke? What if we what if in season 24 we because keep in mind Mark Morpherton is still credited to voice someone in season 24. It's to be announced. What if we get what if Stepney returns? What if Stepney returns in season 24? I mean, I know the mainland is basically done and over with for the season, but the Royal Engine, but what if Stepney returns? Because basically they were so close to finishing him for the Royal Engine.
True.
Yes, I know. You already knew this, Logan, but turns out there is something fishy going on with Sailor John. Gator here was also.
Don't you miss the older days of Tommy and Trackmaster?
I mean, I still have my collection, and I mean that's how I started my series was with the Tommy stuff.
Yeah. Shameful. Yeah, except.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, great. There's two of me.
There's two Masons. What's going on here?
Wah, wah, wah. Will you cut that off?
Can you all hear me?
Which is the real one? Yes, but which is the real Mason?
Nope, I guess.
That one.
Oh.
Mason?
I think. Oh, what the? There he is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
That's okay. We were trying to figure out who was the real Mason when the two Masons showed up.
Yeah, but
I was about to get the gun.
Anyway, as I was saying, Stepney might return in season 24.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna get the gun.
I know. But you're right, Mason. It could be an unexpected character we never even thought of in the first place.
Yeah, it's not Boko, Duke, or Stepney.
It could be Caroline. It could be Tiger Moth. It could be
George. George was supposed to return and free the roads.
Yeah, George. George Ringo Starr. Mr. Conductor. I mean,
you never know.
I mean,
although to be fair, they are trying to bring back characters that are from seasons 1 through 7, classic era wise.
I know, but what about post post season 8 to 12? I mean, there were some good characters in that.
Well, yeah, that is true. There are some characters from season 8 through 12 that are in the current season. We have Alfie, Max Monty, and Oliver the Excavator. They were from Jack in the Pack, although they kind of count.
Well, yeah, like they're the main core of the pack. I mean, but there's also Nelson and Baron, and Ned.
But like, basically, I really do think that. Basically, I really do think that like, well, there is one character that does have potential to come back in season 24, and that might be like, who knows? It could be Stepney or some unexpected returnee.
Or
It could be.
returnees. Hello.
Splatter and Dodge, yeah, they're probably saved for another day or another year. Probably another mainland central story.
Hard to say. Really, really, really hard to say.
I guess Splatter and Dodge might return. The thing is with Splatter and Dodge is that they do have potential to come back. However, they'd have to come back on the mainland.
Makes
They
sense.
couldn't recolor Uli and the other mainland diesel. They could definitely recolor the mainland diesels into Splatter and Dodge if you think about it, except with upgraded designs.
I mean,
Or they could just reuse Alien Burke's models.
makes sense.
Since they
Speaking of
will
Arian
introduce
Burt, we
that
haven't seen
hand.
Arian Burt since the Big Freeze, or also their cameo in Steam Team to the Rescue.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of stepped back away from Barry in a way.
Yeah, like now they're just using
Harry,
diesels.
it's Harry, and I thought Target's Lighthouse name's got a problem with that.
Basically, they just like now use diesels like Diesel, Sidney, Paxton, and Norman. However, this season in season 24, Diesel Central wise, it's kind of interesting because they're only using Diesel in season 24 and not like Paxton, Norman, and Sidney. I mean, to be fair, Norman did make a cameo in a new arrival.
I mean, now Daisy was used a few times.
Yeah, but like we only get like the only Diesel that from Vickerstown Diesel works that we get to see in season 24 is Diesel. Like, I mean that's a little odd if you think about it, because you can't run a railway without more than one Diesel. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining.
It's like they're writing the stories to think that Diesel's the only Diesel on Sodor that can operate. Like, I get Diesel was the first Diesel to be introduced in the television series, but I mean, like Diesel is trying to hog some screen time away from Thomas.
To be fair, they are doing it for the 75th anniversary, so
which makes sense. It's just, I mean, it'd be nice to have
Diesel
everyone have.
being the first Diesel to arrive on Sodor around the 75th anniversary, that could make sense. That explains it.
I mean, he was, he was on trial 3 times, and the fourth time worked out because, I mean, he saved unknown diesels from the firemen's in Thomas 123's universe.
True, but like also, this may not. I'm taking this with a grain of salt, but I hear there might be a season 25 that might like. Apparently, there's this like on Davey Moore's website, one of the writers from the Brunner era. Like, he says that he's worked on like 8 different seasons writing as a writer for Thomas and Friends. Keep in mind, season 24 is the seventh season we've had so far in the Brenner era. So if you think about it, take it with a grain of salt. We could get a season 25, although it's not greenlit yet.
I mean, it's funny to run it because we've had 12 seasons of models and 12 seasons of CGI.
Yeah, and now like in the Brenner era, we have like 7 seasons of the Brenner era, and then 8. Like, what's the 8th season? Like, is there going to be a season 25?
Probably.
I mean, probably. I mean, since the show's going on a hiatus, probably not like next year, or maybe like probably 2022, maybe. Although,
I mean,
to be fair, they could bring it back in 2021 sometime.
Because if you think about it, the first season came out in 1984, and the second season didn't come out until 1986.
True, so we could just get season 25 in like 2022.
I mean, but the thing is like, after season 2, the third season didn't come out until 1993. So 5-6 year gap.
True.
Yeah.
But however, we could potentially get a 2-year gap this time.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll return to the a proper narrator, have Thomas not be the narrator, and that we get like, and then hopefully when the 80s
Hopefully in season 25 we get like the original narrator, like Thomas no longer be basically the no more Big World Big Adventure era. It returning to the original form.
It'll still be Big World Big Adventures in a sense, but it won't be Thomas narrating. It'll just be narrated by somebody else.
I know that, but like everything will be Big World Big Adventures from 2022 onwards, season 22 onwards.
Well, until Thomas has visited every part of the world, that is.
Yeah, but like basically season 25 will be like Big World Big Adventures in a way, I guess.
I mean, Diesel and his friends will be kind of like the amazing thing, like.
True, but like basically in season 25 they're gonna find a new animation studio. Like there's gonna be a new animation studio in charge from season 25 onwards.
Yeah, I mean, Boulder Media is like the high candidate.
Mhm.
So like basically they could find a new animation studio to animate season 25.
Makes sense in a way. Yeah.
And then possibly I'm hoping we get season 25 next year. However, it is possible we could get a 2-year gap and then season 25 not happening until 2022 because the show is expected to go on hiatus. So yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It really, really like this. Really like.
But on the bright side, like I said earlier, we might. I am not going to talk about it. So, like you guys said, so yeah, my bad. Sorry. I was referring to the you-know-what, possibly if quarantine dies down, but it's fine. Not going to talk about it. So, yeah. Because Brandon, I know you're talking. I know what you know what I mean, correct?
In a way, I do, yes.
If since Thomas and Friends is going on a hiatus, like it is possible we might have the revival of a certain something if quarantine dies down. Only if the quarantine dies down.
You mean when the whole quarantine business is over?
Yes, that's what I mean.
I mean,
in a way,
you can talk to me about that later if you want, Mason. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I will. I know it's. Yeah, I'll talk to you about that later.
I mean, let's see. Oh yeah, Harris, you're right. Kelly, Barron, Isabella, Buster, Kelly. You said Kelly already. Nelson, but Nelson had a twin named Nigel, which was scrapped, so that's a possibility. And Ned. I mean, now Brenda and Darcy, yes. Now Brenda and Darcy are pretty interesting characters. Brenda is basically Barron's sister. Darcy is a tunnel machine. Rotonator is a road paver machine, which you can't forget about him. He made a vital appearance in that one episode. I know it was a fantasy sequence, but he would make Arnold Schwarzenegger proud.
Mhm.
Indeed.
I mean, it would have been awesome if Arnold Schwarzenegger himself were to voice the Rotonator.
Basically, we've been live for like 140 minutes now. An hour and 40 minutes.
That 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 25 seconds. We've been doing this.
How long is this stream gonna go till?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I have the power, so whenever I can, I'm sure like more will join in. Daylight hasn't said a thing since I invited him.
Basically, Brandon, if you're okay with it, can we talk later, like about the you know what, if you know what I'm talking about, referring to?
That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Like, I understand your fear of since we're in.
It's not really a fear or anything. I just want to talk about it and get it out of the way.
It's okay. No worries. We can definitely talk about this. Nothing.
No, it's not about quarantine. It's about the you know, the revival of the possible, you know, I'm being careful with my word. Yeah, well, we can talk about that later. Yeah. So it's basically really quiet in this stream.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's like, I mean, in all thy son's command, it's just, it's tremendous.
True.
Let's see. Okay.
I'm so excited for the Transformers Creator Collective. So yeah.
I mean, it's going to be awesome. Really
Definitely.
is. I mean, but it's like with anything, it's going to take time and effort. So,
Very
like,
true.
but like I'm gonna like because of the whole quarantine thing. Like I've got other things on the back burner I have to get off the back burner. So once that is off and once everything falls into place, then I'll be able to get back on track.
Right.
So oh Roger, you were sleeping.
No, I'm not.
But your eyes are closed. Oh. Oh, sorry. I thought you were sleeping.
No, I'm just a little bored.
It's all good. It's all good. I know. But hey, Memorial Day.
Indeed.
All good though.
So Brandon, can you send me my dude lines for how we met individually, like separated from the script?
Yeah, same with me.
Wait, whoa. Sorry. You broke up. What did you say?
I said, can you send me my Duke lines for how we met individually?
Oh yes, your Duke lines and the rest of the Diesel 10 Spider and Dodge lines for you. Yes, I'll send those separately because I know it's a long page, like a long 96-page script. And like,
At least I
Yeah.
got my Eric and Adam lines done out of the way. Hey, speaking of Eric, are my Eric lines, in addition to Adam lines, are they downloaded?
let me check.
You said earlier Adam's lines were downloaded, but what about Eric's?
And Eric's just to
Okay.
just to confirm with you there. So
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Okay, so I have your Eric lines.
Sure. So how's work on the Richard and
And
Merlin
then
audio?
The Adam lines, they
Sorry,
were.
I interrupted. My bad. Oh.
It's fine. I was just gonna say the Adam lines, which you said they were in three parts, right?
They're downloaded, right?
I'm just gonna check. So they were three parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now I have those.
Anyways, I was saying, how's work on the Buried Engines script and the Richard and Merlin audio story script going?
Okay, so the Richard and Merlin thing, I'm still hacking away at the final bits. I mean, I'm trying to make it as perfect as I can. The buried engines thing, because of course that's based off the New Zealand engines that were found earlier this year. Which their trains models have to be made before I can, progress with any filming on them. So
That's understandable. I am
So
voicing Boku and Terrence and Richard and Merlin, and I'm voicing Diesel, Gordon, and Terrence and Buried Engines. So yeah.
right.
Mhm.
But um, aside from that, the stories are coming along very good.
And
But
by the way, do you know? And I'm just wondering because I'm like, I'm curious. I get curious a lot about a lot of stuff.
mhm.
Like, do you know when I'll have my Gordon lines for the Naughty Corner? Like, cause basically the other day I saw that teaser for the Naughty Corner for Gordon. Like, I mean, not for Gordon, but like involving Gordon and that OC character.
Yes, that was Serena's OC.
Yeah, Serena and Gordon. So I can pretty much tell that Gordon will have a starring role in the Naughty Corner from what it looks like. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying.
Well, you're right and wrong about Gordon's involvement, so
Sorry.
it's
Well,
all
Gordon
good.
will be involved in the storyline, like, right?
Like what do you mean by right and wrong? Yes, he will be involved, but no, he will not have
The
a
starring
major
role. I
factor.
get it. I'm
It's
sorry.
all good. It's all good. Like the I'll link you the Gordon lines once I find the Duke lines for you. I will send you Gordon's lines.
Okay, and I'll get those done ASAP
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
because, well, you see, the thing is, I'm going on vacation in July, and I'm trying to get as much lines turned in for anyone as I can.
Vacation and but wait a second.
I'm going on vacation in July.
July.
So, like, I'm just letting you know that's all.
Okay. Because
It's not going to be that long. It's just going to be a short vacation. From July 3rd to July 9th, I'll be gone on a mini hiatus from voice acting. So, yeah. I'm just
okay,
saying,
I understand.
is something wrong?
Makes sense. Oh, just like who knows what will happen between now and then with
COVID? Yeah, who knows?
yeah, like I'm just there's that concern.
True. And if anything does happen to the point
But
where it gets bad, I ain't going. If something bad does happen.
yeah, like it's day by
True.
day with
Every minute
this
counts.
every second counts.
Very true. That's what I meant to say.
All good.
Wow, we've been on here for almost an hour and 50 minutes.
Basically, nearly 2
I
hours.
know.
I'm excited to. I'm excited to. Hold on one sec. I'm excited to hopefully be a part of well, I know I am, but I'm excited to be a part of Enterprise the Engine 93's series. So yeah.
I'm proud to be part of Daniel Alsop's series.
I'm also
And
a
the
part
writer,
of Daniel's series as well. I'm Bulgy in his series.
Well, very true.
Daylight Pictures just said, "Hey Brandon, can you react to my YouTube poop?"
Wait, what?
It says that in the private chat.
Private chat. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Yes, I will. I'm gonna watch that as soon as I get this line over to you, Mason.
Wait, are you sending my Gordon and Duke lines right now?
The Duke lines I'm sending you right now.
And what about the Gordon lines?
Will come shortly after.
Okay.
What about my Diesel 10 splatter and dodge lines?
The rest of those, I'm gonna get to them as soon as I can.
Thank you, Brandon.
No problem. I'm just let's see.
He said broadcast a video on the stream daylight pictures. I think he means
He wants me to share screen the video. Okay, I'll do that. As soon as I get the lines to Mason and Roger. There's your Duke line. There's only one line in this, so.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get that done as soon as I can.
And then the Gordon lines I'll send. Actually, I'm gonna watch the daylight pictures video first, and then I will
send me my Gordon lines
and Roger's rest of the Diesel 10 and Lodge lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he daylight requested. Let's see this.
There's no reason why we should not very carefully watch the sound. Lori's agreed to the plan itself. Lori, too, was the first one to drive up the mountain as soon as reaching the top. Okay, yelled out. It's pretty dark up here, but I think I see some dinosaur bones I can tell.
Okay, I'm on your channel there, Daylight, but I don't see. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. 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 Okay, this is good. I hope you did right. Okay, let's take a look at this.
All right.
I have a bad feeling.
Oh God. Bruh. Andrew and the coaches. Yo, you're kidding me, right? So far, this looks very low key.
Yeah.
I really don't approve. No offense.
Hey.
Wake me up when this is over.
How many times do I have to say bruh?
I don't know.
Just because.
Is it over?
God damn.
Yes, it is.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I got 3 words to describe it.
Oh, no.
To describe it.
Disgraceful.
Disgusting.
Well, Daylight Pictures.
Despicable.
You've
They're my 3 words. What the Utter
What the other stone was that?
I know I gave you.
Disgraceful behavior.
I know
wouldn't
I
put
gave
up
you
with
permission,
nonsense
but
like that.
I know I
Obviously,
did.
I'm just joking. I really don't mean it.
Did you even? Are you sure you gave him permission?
Yes. Okay. In the private chat on one of my live streams I did, he asked me. Yeah, he's in the private chat. I did. I remember. So I did give him permission. So.
So, Brandon, can you send me my Gordon lines for the naughty corner?
Yes.
Are you two poop is supposed to be funny, not
Not rude. I'm so sorry. There were some good jokes, but the others are like, why did you have to bury that one with the hatchet?
more like he buried the hatchet with the hatchet.
He emphasized the point too far. Anyways, daily pictures, I fulfilled your request. So now, okay, I will link you the script there, Mason, so sit tight.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Really, I do. I really do.
It's gonna. Oh. Oh boy.
Did you send it to me?
Hold on, I'm almost have it.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Nothing like watching some old classic Thomas Wooden Railway, am I right?
Oh, I think we'd have a headache from watching that video.
Well, we've been live for nearly 2 hours.
It's been practically 2 hours.
True. Very true. So did you send me my lines? Brandon.
Yes.
Did you send me my Gordon lines?
I linked you the script that has the Gordon lines.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to work on them and just work on my Duke and Gordon lines as we speak.
All right.
See ya. I'll be right back.
Okay. Roger, stand by. I'm going to send you the rest of the diesel pen and the other lines.
All right.
All right. Whew. I can't really hear you, Daylight. Your mic isn't really working.
big red face, shouted Mike. This is no time for games. At the top of the hill, Bulgy slammed on his brakes and brought the train to a halt. Mike's wheels spun helplessly. You gotta try a lot harder than that, you weakling, laughed Bulgy. He revved his engine loudly.
What's so funny?
Then there was trouble. Mike had some momentum.
I'm sorry.
Something inside his motor broke, and he felt his wheels begin to roll faster and faster. Hey, what's going on? Stop! Stop! Bulgy had overrevved his engine and his brakes were shot, leaving him helpless against his surging wheels. He smashed into trees, crashed into rocks, and was overall creating a huge panic on the rails. Bulgy is out of control, explained Paxton.
And then there were two.
All of the trains on the main line were still stuck in case Bulgy
I'm sorry.
was on the rail. Gordon was miles
I just can't contain my laughter over the really funny video.
The runaway
Oh.
bus is on the loose.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll send you the lines though.
All right. Once again, I'm in charge.
Bulgy was causing chaos everywhere he went. He blew through fences, ran onto runways, and broke through crossing gates.
Oh no. And here comes company. Taking charge of the stream. First one in 3 months. First one in a couple months. Until Brandon gets back. He's just taking care of something.
What are you doing if you're in charge?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, are you doing something to keep the stream going?
Yes, I did, said Mike proudly.
Yes, Daylight, it's my mom.
Hello, stream people. Hey, all come and stand.
Oh, God.
Tearing up everything in his path. Desperate to stop running, Bulgy threw himself into the pile of dynamite. His wheels continued to spin until he eventually
Yes, I just sitting here, hating life, and stuff.
Is that right? You said it down twice.
Buddy, you got water?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm dying. I am so hot. I need water. I'm sweating like a pig.
Whatever, I'm just gonna... Hey, put the car...
If you're running the stream, don't you have something to do?
Yeah, but right now, I want a snack. Thinking of making a pot pie.
Oh, a minute. I am so hot. I'm dying.
Please don't do anything to embarrass me.
I'm going downstairs.
Thank you. A, B, C, A. I think someone's a little tired. Wait! What are you going to stream? You want to go on the stream? You wanna go see my mama? Buddy. Sweetie, sweet fish. In the morning, brush your teeth. Yeah. Oh. In the meantime, let's listen to some Key Grade 24.
One early morning on the Skarloey Railway, the engine had just awoken when her top of hat walked up. "Good morning, everyone," he said. "Good morning, sir," replied the engine. "I wanted to come here myself and congratulate
Daylight, what's with the Darth Vader no all about? Alright, I'm back. What's up, Scrubs?
So no funny business. That means you don't get it. What? What did I do? He stammered. You've got no proof it was me. I'm innocent. Where? The other Indian giggled. So Tom and Hat turned to Mr. Percival. "Good luck, and I'll see how you're doing."
I know, Jay, you want to join, but Brandon's a bit busy at the moment.
"All right then," said Mr. Percival. "First thing you should know, I'm a stickler for the rule. Safety always comes first. But most importantly, let's have some fun together, shall we?" "I think that's a great idea," said Skarloey, and the rest of the engines murmured in agreement. "Excellent. Now I'll do my best to learn your names as fast as possible. But for now, I'll just call you by your numbers. Let's see. Number 3 and number 4. You two run the passenger train today. Numbers 1, 2, and 6. You're on incline duty. And number 7, go and get me a report from the engine that runs the steam wires." The engines whistled happily and set off to do their work. Freddie quickly puffed away to his destination, but he soon realized that Isaac Hughes was following. "Hi back there," he called. "Where are you off to today?" "Oh, just some silly errand for the steamworks in the back." "Why, what about you?" "Same thing, actually. I think you misheard the new controller. I'm the one who's supposed to go talk to Victor." "No, that's my job," insisted Isaac Hughes. "He said that number 7 should go." "And I can't tell you, Freddie." The two engines eventually stopped at the wharf. They were becoming increasingly frustrated with each other. "Look at the side of my cab," Freddie. "What does that look like to you?" "I can't see the side of the cab from here." shouted Colin. Fine, fine. What a rush. Now let's move on, shall we? What do you mean? We both do? Asked Freddie. Yes, you both have the number 7 on your side. Since when? Asked IOQ. Since anybody can remember, replied Colin. You two really never noticed that before? Oh boy, just wait until I tell you about Sir Handel and Peter Sam's old name. We know about that, said Freddie clearly. I just can't believe this. The whole time on this railway, I thought I was special. Turns out I've been sharing the same number with another engine. Yeah, this isn't right, insisted IOQ. What should we do? Well, let's finish our job first and then go talk to Mr. Percival about it. The two engines managed to put their disagreement aside long enough for them to go talk to Victor and Kevin and Stephen. That afternoon, they returned to Homestead Castle where Mr. Percival was waiting. Yes, I believe your name is Fearless Freddy. And if I recall, you are IOQ. See, I'm getting better at this name thing. Just look at our names, muttered IOQ quietly. Sir, there is a problem I need to talk to you about, said Freddy. IOQ and I have never noticed this, but apparently
Shut up!
we are both late.
Anybody have any questions to ask of me? Like, what are my interests? What are my hobbies? Yeah, cat hair.
Because we didn't know what else to do. I see, said Mr. Percival. This is a problem. I certainly don't need 2 engines to go through the simple task of checking up on the steam. To prevent issues like this from reoccurring in the future, I'll have one of you renumbered, and this problem will be solved. The 2 engines looked uneasily at each other. Yes, sir, but who should be the one to change his number? Asked IOQ. Oh, figure it out amongst yourselves. But by tomorrow, I want only one number 7 engine on this railroad. Now, have any of you seen an engine named Matt? Yes, he's right over there, said Freddie. No, apparently that's funny, said Mr. Percival. I already talked to him, and now I need to find this Matt engine. If I remember from my notes correctly, he and Mike are very close, though. Yes, they are extremely close, said Freddie accusingly. You couldn't separate them even if you tried, added IOQ, and the 2 engines puffed away. That night, Freddie and IOQ were still conflicted about Mr. Percival's decision. Sir Top Hat would have never have done that, said Peter Sam. He understands the importance of names and numbers to engines. Unlike Mr. Percival or whoever he is, I guess you 2 will have to compete to see who's worthiest of the number, chuckled Sir Handel. If only there was an easy way to figure that out, like a race or something. Well, remember how we used to solve our problem? We would hold that competition, a race around Sodor, remember? That's what you guys used to do. But I don't think it's ready. Some other way. Sir Handel and Peter Sam how we do things on this quality railway, they said, and it will be quite exciting. Eventually, IOQ smiled. It's just a silly race, he said. You up for the challenge? Sure. Why not? Replied Freddie. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The 2 engines looked at each other's numbers. The following morning, everything ceased in sight. As soon as the sun came up, IOQ and Freddie were ready for their race. We haven't done one of these in a long time, laughed Duke. This brings back so many memories. Rusty was a little more skeptical. All right, guess we're going to do this, even though I still think it's pretty pointless. Freddie and IOQ, you 2 are going to race from Oldstead Castle here to the end of the line at the steamworks and back. The engine that completes the circuit in the fastest time gets to keep the number 7, while the loser has to be renumbered. Ooh, gasped the engine. It's not that big of a deal, laughed IOU. Freddie and I are being good sports, and it's just a friendly competition. Besides, nothing very exciting ever happens on this railway, so this should spice things up a bit. The engines laughed. What about Mr. Percival? Asked Renee. What is he going to think if he sees engines racing along the line? Don't worry, chuckled Sir Handel. I took care of that last night. On the other side of the railway, Mr. Percival had stepped outside his house when a workman walked up. Oh, hello there. Where is my bike? You said you were going to fix the flat tire last night. I'm sorry, sir, said the workman, but it appears your bike was stolen out of our repair shop last night.
You too sweating! Just waiting for Brandon.
Controllers and builders are so big about numbers nowadays that you never see coincidences like this. Yeah, agreed Freddie. That is good advice. Me as well, replied Toby. I need to go pick up the new controls for your railway. Apparently, the bus broke down and he needs a ride to work. Oh, that's perfect. Toby, if you could, please delay him as much as possible. I have to go back to Holstein Castle to set something right. I don't know, said Toby. It's not in my nature.
Anybody have any questions for me? Anyone want to know what I like this biker?
Toby smiled. All right, just this time, I'll take him the very long way instead. And Toby tugged away. Freddie was feeling much better about the whole number thing and started to tug back to the castle. Meanwhile, the engines were still waiting for him to return. Well, there's time, said Rusty. Looks like IOQ wins, and by a large margin too. He gets to keep the number. That was pretty exciting, admitted Renea. Now let's get going on our job before Mr. Percival shows up. But IOQ was a big concern. Something's not right, he muttered. Freddie should have been back sooner than this. I'm gonna go check on him. Meanwhile, Freddie was casually coasting along the line. I'm sure IOQ will agree that having the same number makes us unique in a sense. No other engine can claim that. Up ahead, IOQ had stopped at the incline. I hope he didn't lose his brakes and fly off the rails, he whispered. Oh, I knew this race wasn't worth the hassle. Just then, IOQ backed down right onto the main line, and Freddie crashed into him, sending both engines off the rails. Oh, there you are, laughed IOQ. I was worried you went missing. I did a bit of soul searching with the help of Toby, chuckled Freddie. I don't know about you, but this whole race thing was pretty unnecessary. I think we could coexist with the same number. Don't you? I was thinking the same thing, exclaimed IOQ. I mean, we could own this railway for years and haven't had any problems until now. We'll just be extra careful to clarify which jobs are for each of us. That sounds like a great idea, said Freddie. And with that, the two engines...
Well, my favorite characters are Thomas, Splatter, Dodge, Percy,
Wooden Railway Adventures, episode 201, Hero and the Heatwave. It was a hot summer day on the island of Sodor, and the Indians were suffering dreadfully. The weather was becoming such an issue that Sir Topham had ordered all engines who were not fully trained to stay inside so that they would not overheat. Every single shed was crowded day and night with engines looking for some sort of relief. At the dock, even seasoned veterans like Frankie and Salty couldn't stand the temperature anymore. I'm roasting up here, cried Frankie, and the smell of fish is making it even worse. Frankie, move your hook to the left just a little bit more, answered Salty. Why? What good will that do? I'm going to hide under the shadow of that box. Maybe that will help cool me off a bit. I'd give anything to be afloat right now, said Arthur wearily. That water looks so tempting. In fact, I might make a deal with the truck for them to push me into the ocean. Please take me with you, begged Cranky. I'll swing my hook and catch onto your bumpers and you can pull me in. Oh, good. Flynn is here. What's going on? Asked Salty. Is there a fire nearby? No, I've been running around, spraying everybody with water to help them cool off, he replied. And now it's your turn, Cranky. I hope my water bill reached that high. All of the engines were looking for some type of relief. Hero was tasked with pulling the waterworks cars all over the island to wherever they were needed. Thank you, Hero, said Thomas. I noticed these cows weren't looking too good when I popped by, and I figured they might need some water. We all need some, admitted Hero. Sooner or later, the water towers are going to run dry, and we'll all be in trouble. That evening, Hero returned to the searching light so that his cause would be refilled. What's that beeping noise? He asked loudly. "Am I hearing things? Oh, the heat really has gotten to me this time." "No, it's not just you," laughed Belle. "It's the weather tracker. It lets us know what's going to happen to the weather in the future." "What does it say? Any chance of rain?" "None," replied Rocky. "Just hot and sunny for the foreseeable future." "But," muttered Hero, "we need some rain desperately." Things only continued to get worse. The heat was so extreme that the rails were beginning to bend and break under the baking sun. Engines were derailing every day, and every night the Sodor Railway Repair had to be called in to fix the broken track before morning. "We can't continue like this," said Percy. "Something's gotta give." Eventually, the passengers found the coaches too stuffy and hot and stopped riding on the train. With no passengers at the station, Sir Thomas had quickly
Just like the bad guy. Release the weapon too. I got diplomatic immunity. So Hammer, you can't.
never seen anything like this, said Hero. "How long has it going to last?" "Who cares?" replied James. "No trains means no working passengers, and I'm fine with that." "No train also means no railway eventually," added Rosie. "You know what that means?" "Buzz off! I wasn't asking for an answer. Why don't you go mess around at Vickerstown instead?" "Fine," said Rosie. "I think I will." She puffed away. "That was rather rude. Are you sure you're feeling okay, James?" "I'm fine," he admitted. "Just hot and bothered. That's all." "Oh, so nothing out of the usual then," chuckled Hero. "I would go get the ice delivery cars to cool down," said Stanley, "but by the time I got back here, it would be the warm water cars instead." Just then, Sir Topham Hatt walked up. "Glad to see that everybody is keeping cool." "Hello, sir," said James. "How are you doing?" "Well, I've had to change my suit 3 times today, and the flowers I bought for Lady have wilted before I even got them home. So, I've definitely been better." "Sorry to hear that, sir," said Hero. "Is there anything we can do to help?" "That's exactly why I came to see you, Hero. In a rather, shocking move, Daisy is refusing to pull the milk because of the heat. Something about swerves and fitters' orders. Can you go up to Maidwaite and bring the tanker to Vickerstown before sundown?" "That's our way across the island," whispered Hero. "But if it needs to be done, then I will do it." "Excellent. Now I want you to take it slow out there. Puffing too quickly will cause you to run out of water, and that will cause confusion and delay. But if he puffs quickly, Hero can get out of the sun sooner," added Stanley. "Yes, that's true." Arthur and Madge were in shock. One moment, Merlin was in the shed. The next, he was gone. "Well, he did say he could turn invisible," chuckled Arthur. "I guess we should have taken him seriously. Now that's a magic trick if I've ever seen one," said "Too bad the magician never revealed his secret. I wonder where he disappeared to." And Arthur and Madge rolled slowly away to go finish their job. Inside one of the other berths, Merlin slowly opened the door and gazed outside. "I can't believe it. I actually turned invisible. Just wait until Theo and Lexi see this. Or rather, hear about this." And Merlin puffed happily away to go continue the search for his long-lost treasure. Thomas the Tank Engine from Winter Railway Adventures, episode 206, Dirty Air. Although there are a few exceptions, like Daisy and Mason,
I don't know how long Brandon's been gone.
They had never gotten the full fancy train cross. "Of course, I'm tired of shucking building trucks all the time," complained Terry one evening. "Thomas and Gordon get to look magnificent as they pull their clean coaches along. while we get stuck here doing all of this dirty work. It's not fair. We should get to pull those types of trains too. Actually, I really like it here in the diesel web, said Bart. There's not a whole lot of web to do. We can just
I apologize for the long wait. And so with that, everyone, that is the end of the stream. Sorry if I took so long. And I shall I'll make certain that all will come in time. Until then, take care, everyone. See you soon. Good day. Shall catch you later. Goodbye.